I want to start off by saying I give all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Amashiach, Barakathai, the Hawada for the Rakah Kwadash, the Hawada for our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Yaquab, the Hawada for the house of David, the third temple that's being built here in the daughter of Babylon, and where we've been scattered in the four corners and the four winds of the earth amongst every nation. The Hawada, Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai for King David, who will rule well under Yahweh Shai, the 12 apostles, the government body of Yasharallah, the 144,000. The Hawada for the Akim, that's out in the highways and the byways doing this work in sincerity and in truth, presenting their bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, bidding Yasharallah unto the marriage. The Howard for the Yaikwat, the righteous sisters that's being in subjection unto their husband, children of Yasharallah, Shalom, Barakathai. Another meek service read along. It's time to get engaged, Israel. If this lesson, if these prophecies we bringing out is edification, your spirit is bearing witness as a Hebrew Israelite, according to Romans 8:16. It's time to get involved, Yasharallah, because another thing, a family of this word is coming. Because I'm not doing much lessons on this channel, Meek Service, because like I say, it's heavenly shadow ban comments. I can't receive comments, and at least not from Israelites that's in this truth. And when I do receive comments, it's bots or agents. Okay, so it's time to get involved, Yasharallah. Okay, it's time to get involved. We at the end of this thing. All right, so we're going to check out this clip. It's about Moab, China. China in the Bible, who's Moab, the Moabites. Okay, so we're going to check out this clip. We're going to bring out some scriptures, some precepts for edifications. Through that precept, we get understanding, right, Yasharallah? So we're going to bring out some precepts. It's going to be a short lesson, okay? We're going to check out this clip, Moab Catching Hell. Their title is, It's So Difficult with No Way Out. See? And that's going to be for you, Israel. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans with Indian, Taino, Negro descent, by the pedigree, by the seed of your father, as it's saying in the book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18, and where Yasharallah, Israel, been scattered in the four corners and four winds of the earth, there won't be no way out for you as well. 2/3 y'all going to be cut off and die, Zechariah 13:8. So that's why it's imperative that when you hear these lessons, you watch these videos, it's time to get involved. It's time to gather yourself, as it says, Zephaniah 2:1. It's time to gather yourself, O nation that's not desire. Before the decree, let's bring that out right quick. I gotta bring it out, right? We'll come back to this clip. It's time to get involved. We can't make it any clearer, Yasharallah. We bringing it out. We sounding the alarm. We blowing the trumpet. You got the men of David doing lessons 24/7. You got videos all over YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, whatever social media outlet through this unicorn that the house of David is utilizing through this World Wide Web, through the internet, this unicorn. Okay, brothers is bringing it out, pouring their spirit, pouring their heart, prophesying the downfall of this place. So you just standing there not doing nothing about it, you ain't gonna make it. If you still being silly and being funny and full of folly and still in the church house, this still being a nigga here in Babylon, you're not gonna make it. You're gonna get death and destruction. Being a ninja and a ninjarette, you're not going to make it. You're going to get judgment from Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach. The fear of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, is the beginning of wisdom. To have wisdom and understand, you got to fear the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Abba Yahweh. He is, he exists, he is to be. And his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, our deliverer, our great deliverer, our great redeemer. Who is our Passat? He is our atonement for our iniquity, our transgression. He's that lamb, as it said in Peter, I believe, 1 Peter 1:19. He's that lamb without spot and blemish. He's the sacrifice for the Israelites. Yahweh Shai, who you intentionally called Jesus Christ or ignorantly called Jesus Christ, who's a so-called black man. So we doing the work. Yasharallah, the Most High say, gather yourselves. Talking about the Hebrew Israelites, you so-called African Americans, Latinos, Native Americans with Indian, Taino, Negro descent, right? By the pedigree of your father, who you are, your father. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation. Nation is Yasharallah, Israel, the 12 tribes, Jacob, not desire. Before the decree, before Salakia, excited, before the decree, bring forth, before the day pass, before this day pass, as the shall, before the fierce anger of the Elohim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, come upon you, Israel. It's going to come upon you. That's why the Most High say in the book of, I believe, Sirach 5:7, make no tearing to turn to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Don't put off from day to day. You see? Because in your security, roughly paraphrasing, sudden destruction will what? Come upon you. Well, you ain't getting it, you ain't scared. We doing the work, Israel. It's time to get involved. Get involved. Okay? It's time to repent, as it says in Acts 3:19, and be ye therefore converted. The Most High is bringing judgment. Look what's going on in China. It ain't just America. It ain't just Babylon getting judgment, Yasharallah. All these heathens, all these 17 nations, because it's 18 nations. 17, all 18 nations will get judged because 2/3 of the Israelites will get judged. And these 17 other nations. You think America gonna go down and China gonna take up? No. Yahweh Shai finna take all these kings of the earth down. They all going down. Yahweh Shai gonna establish his kingdom on the earth and in the heavens and in the universe. Before the decree bring forth. Before the day pass as the shaft, before the fierce anger of the Elohim come upon you. Before the day of the Elohim's anger come upon you. It's time to seek ye the Elohim, all ye meek. The meek is talking about the meek of Israel, of Yasharallah, of Jacob, of Yahweh, of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness. That's what we tell Israel to repent and seek Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Seek meekness, as it say in Matthew 5:5. The meek shall inherit the earth. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Elohim anger. You're going to be hid in the name of Yahweh B'Ashem Shai, as it says in Proverbs chapter 18 and verse number 10. Okay? Now we're going to check out this clip because China them catching hell. Moab catching hell. The Moabites are catching hell. They catching hell, Israel. It's not just in Babylon. Hell is all over the damn place right now. Look at this Moabite face. Look at her face. You think she having a good time in China right now? I don't think so. It's so difficult with no way out. Young Chinese are selling their cars to survive, Israel. Let's check it out.
In the aftermath of 3 years of pandemic controls, the Chinese economy faces a challenging recovery. Repercussions include a surge in youth unemployment, factory closures, and company shutdowns. Recently, a significant number of young people, unable to pay their loans, have no choice but to sell their cars.
In order not to affect the normal life of my children, I finally decided to sell the car I just bought. I bought it for 100,000 yuan and only drove it 2,000 kilometers. There's no scratch on the whole car, and the interior is not worn at all. It is a completely new car. I took out 90,000 yuan to see if I could sell it. Someone may ask, why did you sell it after driving it for more than 20 days? Is there something wrong with the car? There's nothing wrong with the car. Anyone who has watched my 2 previous videos should know why I want to sell it. My car was bought on a loan, and I overestimated my ability at that time. The down payment is 41,000, and the loan is 59,000. It is divided into 48 installments. When we first came into society, we all thought that we could become heroes. After scrambling for half our lives, we discovered that life is so difficult. In the end, we found that we were passionate but could not do anything, could not change anything. It might become a burden to our parents, wives, and children.
Pandemic, with a top price of 180,000 yuan. Now that the economy has declined after the pandemic, there are no jobs and live streaming is not making any money, so he had to sell his car. But the second-hand car dealer only offered a price of 90,000. Hui said that he had lost nearly 100,000 yuan in 2 years and asked the second
80,000 yuan, but we never
cent from the previous. Reducing prices, second-hand car market go down to 4.6% in 2024.
So let's get some precepts, Yasharala. So things is getting real tough out there in China. Okay? And that's just the beginning of sorrows, Yasharala. All right, so let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 16, and verse number 6. The Most High say, we have heard of the pride of Moab. And Moab is these Chinese, right? Asia, right? Woe, Slacket. We have heard of the pride of Moab. You see, he is very proud. The Most High say Moab is very proud. Even of his haughtiness and his pride, you see? Because the Most High say their pride have deceived them. And that go for Esau, but that go for all these heathens. All of them have destroyed the hand of the Israelite. They all had their hand in Israel's destruction. We're going to get that in Psalms 83. And his wrath, but his lies shall not be so. Let's read that right. Let's be repetitive. We have heard of the pride of Moab. Talking about China, talking about Xi Jinping, the Chinese, you see, he is very proud, even of his haughtiness and his pride, you see, and his wrath, but his lie shall not be so. Therefore shall Moab howl for Moab. Everyone shall howl. The Most I say, every one of the Moabites shall howl. For the foundation of Ker Hershet shall ye mourn. Surely they are stricken. They being stricken right now by the judgment of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach, right? They being stricken, Israel, and this just the beginning. They think selling cars is the key. They gonna have way more worse to worry about than trying to sell their vehicle to survive, Yashabala. That's just the beginning. That they ain't seen nothing yet. The Most High just getting started. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah 30:16. The Most High say, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, right? Therefore, all they that devour thee, see, all these nations, Moab, they have devoured the nation of Yasharallah. Even when you deal with the Yin dynasty, you had Israelites building the great walls of China. And these Chinese, these Moabites, is still oppressing our people right now. They oppressing the tribe of Benjamin in Jamaica. They oppressing some of the tribe of Judah in Canada. They got their hand deep in Canada and in parts of Africa, the continent of Africa, the land of Ham. You see, that's what's going on, Israel. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured. Thus said Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. You see? And all thy adversaries, every one of them, the most I say, all these nations, all 17 nations, every one of them. This does say Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Yasharallah, our power, Yahweh, Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. This prophet Jeremiah, who was a Hebrew Israelite, who is a Hebrew Israelite, part of the elect. The Most High say, and all thy adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee, talking about Israel, will I give for a prey. Because they all had their hand, Israel, in our demise. The most King David say, Psalms 83 and 1, he say, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Elohim Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, for lo, thy enemies, you see, make a tumult, and they that hate thee, they hate Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, and they hate King David and the 12 tribes of Israel. Have lift up the head. They proud. We just read that in Isaiah 16 and 6. Moab is walking in pride. They are proud. They lift up their head. They proud. That's what it means. They are proud. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. Talking about Yasharallah, Israel. These nations they take crafty counsel against you, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, with Indian Taino they said, and where we've been scattered in the four winds of the four quarters of the earth, amongst every nation. They have taken crafty counsel through the G20, through these meetings. They take counsel against the Israelites, against thy hidden ones. Okay? And let's see who they are. Let's jump down to verse 6 for Taco Straight. The Most High gonna name who the key players are. The tabernacles of Edom, the so-called white man, your lover, and the Ishmaelites, the Arabics, and of Moab, the Chinese, and the Hagarenes. Okay, that's another African nation, the Hamite nation. So Moab is part of the crafty council against the Israelites. So the Most High is doing what? He's bringing judgment. He's bringing judgment. Second Edges 15 and 1. Salakia. Second Edges 16 and 1. Salakia, Yasharallah. Woe be unto thee, Babylon, which is America and Asia. You see? Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. So the Most High say, gird up yourselves with what? With clothes of sack, cloths of sack, and hair, and bewail your children. See, the Most High is bringing judgment on Moab. He said, bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. The Most High said, a sword is set upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is set among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? So that go to destruction of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. I'm finna close out Yashabala. Like I say, I wasn't gonna be too long. The Most High say, start in the book of 2nd Ezra 15 and 46. The Most High say, and thou Asia, Moab, the Moabites, are partaker of the hope of Babylon, you see? Because Asia, these Moabites, they've been working along with Esau. You see, Babylon is America, the daughter of Babylon, right? The land of confusion. And or the glory of her person. Woe be unto thee, the Most High talk about. To these Moabites, to Asia. Thou wrench. You see, let's get the definition of wrench. Okay? Let's define that. Okay? Because these nations is starting to get their judgment, Israel.
Wretch.
The Most High, the definition of wretch is an unfortunate or unhappy person. And you seen what's going on. You watched the clip. Can the poor wretch corpse tell us anything? Let's get it in the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
Wretch.
Wretch, a miserable person. You see? And you watch the clip, they very miserable. The title was There's No Way Out. A miserable person, one who is what? Profoundly unhappy or in great misfortune. See? That's what's going on. So the Most High said, let's be repentant, read that again. The Most High say, I'm in verse 46, and thou Asia that are partaker of the hope of America, because America is Babylon, and art the glory of her person. Woe be unto thee, thou what? Thou ranch. What a miserable person, a miserable nation. Because thou hast made thyself like unto America. See, what happened here, these nations have drunk the wine of America through America democracy. A lot of citizens of China been Americanized. You see? They have put their culture and their own heritage to the side to be like the Babylonians, the Americans, the Egyptians, because America is every nation in one. She's the mother of all harlots. Revelation 17 and 5. Because America is Assyria, America is Samaria, America is Nineveh, America is Sodom and Gomorrah, America is the daughter of Babylon. America is spiritual Egypt. America is Rome. America is Greece. You see, that's what's going on. And these nations have drunk the wine, as it said in Jeremiah 51 and 8. They have drunk the wine of America. You see, they have gotten to bed with this woman, this whore. You see, all these nations have been in the bed of this whore through the spiritual fornications with America, with this woman. Okay, that's what Prophet Ezra is going into. He say, "Woe mean destruction be unto thee, thou wretch." Talking about Moab, talking about Asia, because thou hast made thyself like unto America, unto her. The her is Lady Liberty. The her is USA. The her is that hoe, that woman. You see, so Asia have made themselves like unto America through the philosophy, through her ways, her perverse spirit. Okay, woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and hast decked thy daughters, her own citizens, and whored them, you see, that they might please and glory in thy lovers. Everybody wanted to be like the so-called white man, Esau Edom, and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee. That has, and that's going into Israel too. Okay, so the Most High is doing what? He said, "Thou has followed her that is hated in all her work and adventures. Therefore, say Yahweh, I will send plague upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with debt, a slacken with destruction and debt." So we see in that clip what's going on to Asia. You see, as it start off at 46. And Dow Asia, because it's talking about and Dow Asia. Okay? And you got Israelites in Asia as well. Because Israel been scattered amongst every nation. So the Most High is jacking up China as well. These Moabites, they gonna get it. All these nations that had their hand in our destruction go get judgment, Yashamala. So it's time to repent, turn to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Barakatai. I hope that this lesson was edification and exaltation. Shalom.